That's 3 out of 10.
All right, well, we still have a couple seconds before the top of the hour. We never start early. We just don't ever start late either. So when the thing goes bing, we'll get started. All right, Thursday. I don't know what day it is where you are, but it's trash day where we are.
Every day is wedding day up at our house.
That's
Every
right.
day.
You guys are getting
Oh,
ready.
God. Yeah, 38, 39 more days. 30, I don't know. It's coming.
Bing, we've hit the top of
Finally.
the hour. David, over to you.
Okay, awesome. You can hear me okay, Sen?
Perfect.
Okay. And I got 5 minutes to talk, and then we're going to get into some serious action. And I hope what we're going to do here is everybody takes it real seriously. If it makes sense to you, do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. But I have to tell you, something really spectacular is coming in about 36 hours that Cindy, Bo, and I are not at liberty to say what it is, but I'm telling you something amazing is happening in 36 hours, and you want to get going right now. If you're here right now, when the announcement comes, you'll say, oh, that's what he was talking about. That's why I should have gotten into action. I'll just tell you, it's something amazing. Now, I can tell you it's time to hit the gas pedal right now. And the people who win in this business are the ones who have the most conversations. I don't say the most verbose conversations, but conversations with lots of people. So the action steps we're going to take here in a few minutes are based on this, okay? And really think about what you know about ASEA when you do, because you're going to be messaging people. What do you know about ASEA? Right? It's a breakthrough. It's a gift to share. It's ridiculously easy and self-evident that it works just 3 times in 5 minutes. In fact, I reshot that video 3 times in 5 minutes now. It was 7 minutes long. Now it's about 4 minutes. It's quicker. So it's much easier to show it to people. We know that every single person benefits from the product. The double-blind study shows that it turns genes back on, and we're all aging. You know, what else do you know? I don't know if you feel like me, but I feel pinch me lucky, fortunate to know about it now, not only for the health of my family, but to know about the opportunity before everybody else. We also know that one day everybody in the world is going to know about it. You know, anybody who's negative puts the gel on 10 people with pain, they're going to know it's real in minutes. They don't have to look at studies. It's like it's real. And we do know this, that everybody you know is going to have their aha moment someday. They're going to say, wow, ASEA is real. This stuff is real. It's amazing. We know it's going to happen. I mean, I do. Do you? Do you feel that way? So the question is, how are they going to have their aha moment? They're going to have it because somebody called them and got through to them, right? Now it's either going to be you, or it's going to be someone in your downline, which is okay too. That's why you want to enroll a lot of people so that they're out talking to people too. Or it's going to be someone who's not in your organization. And it's like, oh man, not that someone else told them, it's too late for me. So, you know, we don't want to be pests, but we want to be pleasantly persistent. Okay. So the key is to call people, and you know that everybody has problems. Everybody's got problems, right? And the question is, what's going to get them engaged and looking further into ASEA besides, oh, nice talking to you, David, take care. What's going to get them engaged is their hot button. They have a problem. So here's what we want to try to get to the point of doing, right? A suggestion. Suggestion is to get people, ask for 10 minutes to Zoom with something. Everybody uses Zoom now. So got something extremely important, 10 minutes. When's good for you? 10-minute Zoom. That's it, okay? Because that's the first step to get the appointment. And then what are you going to do? You're going to tell them you have something extremely important to share with them. that they're going to hear about it from somebody else, and that you want them to hear about it now. It's so important. You want them to hear about it from you. And it's going to help them or someone they love. Now, they don't know what you're talking about, or maybe you've already mentioned it to them, right? But it doesn't matter. You've got them for 10 minutes, right? And what are you going to do in the 10 minutes? Don't talk. I mean, you can tell them real quickly what you've seen, but say you want to play a video. Tell them you want to play a video. Pick a short video to play, very short video. It could be 6 minutes, 6 reasons that I shot, or that's 6 minutes, or forsomeoneyouLove.com. If you're not familiar with those videos, take a look at them. Maybe you want to use this. Maybe you want to use Alan Noble. Maybe you want to use something else. But the point is, you got them on Zoom. You're going to share your screen with sound, right? And you got 10 minutes total. And those videos are 4 and 6. Alan's got 5-minute video. And the idea is to find their hot button, to engage in a conversation, to get them curious, not to fumble around and start talking about mitochondria and this, I fell down the steps and six years of doctor's visits and all that. Have the conversation. So here's the assignment. If you choose to accept it, as Peter Graves used to say, Mission Impossible. This is not Mission Impossible. This is Mission Very Possible. You want to, again, the goal is to get to that point where you have that Zoom, find a hot button, leverage a tool, find out what their hot button, leverage a tool, and set a time for a follow-up, right? Introduce them to someone on your team, third-party validation. So the assignment would be, look at your phone, look at your Facebook contacts, look at your list, the most successful people you know, the most motivated people you know, the nicest people you know. Message them and say, I need to Zoom with you for 10 minutes, just you and me. It's really important. When's good? That's all you're trying to do. So if you can do that with 20 people right now, you can just type out one message to the first person. And if it has their name in it, then you're just going to copy it and paste it to the next message, but change the name. If you don't put their name in it, don't worry about it. Just copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send. Well, it's really copy, paste, send, paste, send, paste, send. Send it to 20 people and see if you can get some appointments for 10 minutes. Okay, so that's my assignment, and that I recommend you do. Cindy, is there anything else to answer? Any questions about the assignment right now, or we just wait till the end?
No, it sounds good. We'll go 20 minutes of assignment and we'll come back here in 20 minutes.
Okay, see you in a few.
Okay. Okay, David, back over to you.
Okay, awesome. So did anybody, how many people actually got 20 messages out? Did anybody get 20? Anita, awesome. So, and how many got 10? How many got 5? How many got none? Can't see everybody. So Benita, you sent out 20. Taking that action and doing that, when you did it, did you feel good about doing it? Did you feel like you're taking a positive step, or were you nervous doing it? What did you feel?
It was kind of, I felt nervous writing it, what I was going to say, and then copying and pasting. But the more I went, it didn't have any kind of effect on me. I haven't gotten any responses. I actually sent out 21. And I ran across a couple that I'd already invited to Zoom, so I skipped those people. But I have a whole list of new people. So I was just going with those new people that I've chatted with a little bit, but haven't really built a very big relationship with. So.
Awesome. And I think if you have strong belief in those things I talked about at the beginning, and you realize they're going to find out about it anyway, and they could have someone they know who's dying, then it makes it a little bit easier. Once you get the verbiage down, all you have to do is just paste it. Now I'll tell you again, if you make it personal, you say, hey, Susan, I need to talk to you for 10 minutes on Zoom. It's very critical that if you paste it, you change Susan to Joe. Don't send Joe, hey, Susan. It's really important to do that. But yeah, it's all about belief. If you believe, and then it becomes easy. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's just numbers, right? Just keep doing it. And the ones that don't respond, just you'll have in your message or make a note and say, hey, I didn't get a message back from you, but it's really, really, really important. When's good for 10 minutes? Yeah. Anybody else have any thoughts or comments about doing this? Yeah, Melanie.
I just like I felt I mean, I love that you're just telling us, so I just did it. But I was a little worried because I don't know if I'm going to Zoom with somebody. I can set up a Zoom, but I don't know how to show a video on a Zoom with me there. And so I thought, what if they call me back today? I don't know exactly what to do.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you all something. Whenever I don't know how to do anything, I just go to Google or YouTube, and I say, how do I share my screen with sound on Zoom? Or you go to Zoom and you put it in the question, and you'll know in 20 seconds. And bottom line is, everybody should have their own free account. And you just click share screen at the bottom with your left, and then you have to look at the box, and at the bottom it says share sound, or optimize. I've never optimized for video clip. Maybe somebody could tell me about that. I've never done that. Share, you have to click share sound, and then share, and then you click share, and you get your screen is shared. Then you just go to the internet and pull up the video you're going to play, wherever it is, play it, and you can expand the picture out so it's it's the full screen, and it's going to play for 4, 5, 6 minutes, and that's it. So we, as Eric War always says, if someone's willing, hungry, and coachable, they'll be successful. And if you don't know how to do something, just you have to ask for help. So good for you.
Thanks, you just taught me.
There you go.
Yeah, David, this is Peg. I find myself, I always get a little bit caught up because I go on Facebook and I find somebody I'm going to message, and then I go in to find out about them, and then I check to see the number of friends that they have. And I thought, well, I better know a little bit about them to refresh my memory for Zoom. And then it's like, hold on, just stop this. Just stop it. If they respond, then you can do that. If they don't,
Right.
who cares?
Right.
It's like,
That's right.
I went, whoop, I got the hook and went, it's like, just stop this. You don't need to do all this stuff, Peg. Let's get them in the chute first.
Right.
And then
Right.
we can, prepare and do all that kind of stuff. So it was, it was a good catch for me. Thank you.
You bet. And then for those, for warm contacts, it's easy, they know who you are. But if you don't remember about them, then you don't know each other very well. And it might be worth, if you don't have a real relationship, find some similarity, some common ground, and say, if it is worth it in those cases to kind of take a quick look and say, wow, this
Well, I
person's
think-
got friends.
Yeah, what I was doing basically was taking a look at my stories, because I usually get about 50 or 60 people watching my stories. So I just quickly went down to see who is there that I did not know, that was not an ASEA person, and started picking some of them too.
Yeah.
And with that, I could just say, thanks for checking out my story. And I'd love to chat with you on a 10-minute Zoom. Something like that would work well.
Yeah,
Thanks, David.
you bet, Peg, thank you.
Hey,
And
this was
thanks,
really
by the way,
fun.
for doing the 3 minutes and 5. Appreciate the update.
Oh, you bet. Thanks, Peg. Go ahead, Ruth.
Hey, David,
Oh.
this was really fun. I got 10 out, so I don't know if my computer's stable right now. Hopefully you can hear me. I've already had 2 responses, so I sent it to my warm market and 2 responses already. So
It's great.
great thing to have us do.
Awesome. Yeah, it's just having conversations. And if you have firm belief in what we've got, it's like, just reach out and be pleasantly persistent. If people know it's like Tyler said, comparing MLM to NLM. One is, it's not about convincing people, it's about being convicted. And if you have conviction here, then it's like, excuse my language, but it's no skin off my back. I don't give a damn. I just I'm going to do my best to get them to know. They're going to find out one day anyway. I want them to find out through me, and if it's coming from the heart and it's coming with conviction, then how are they going to fault you,
So David, I didn't send any messages out, but what I did was I went back through my phone and I was picking out names, because I've been working a lot on social media with complete strangers. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to revisit the people I know and just see who I haven't met with yet. And there's plenty of them. And so I started making a list of people that I really need to make sure these guys know what we're doing. And you already have credibility with these people. So yeah, it was a good refresher to just kind of flip the switch and go back into our warm market, because we haven't talked to everybody we know. I mean, they kind of know on the surface what we're doing, but they don't really know what we're doing.
That was going to be my topic. I told you I changed topics. My topic was going to be to go back through your list and realize that you scroll through and write down people that how many of them know about ASEA? How many people know a lot of people? How many people have credibility? And then those are the people to contact. But instead of doing that, I decided to go ahead and do an action step. But, this is a 20-minute exercise. You could take 2 hours and go through your list and then get ready and blast out 1,000 of these things. You don't have to send out 20. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of what I ended up doing, is just going through my list. I have an extensive list, and sometimes I can just hit tilt because it's so massive. And so I just kind of honed in on those people that you described as really successful, busy, likable, the people that I would want to work with. And just I'm shifting those onto a separate list that's going to be really focused on, and I'm going to send out these 10-minute Zoom requests to those people today. So thank you. This was really a good kick in the butt. I liked it.
Good. Awesome. I'm telling you, the announcement's coming out in about 36 hours. It is going to be very exciting, and you're going to want to run. So, then you have 36 hours to start getting those appointments set up. And if you want to make money quickly, then have a lot of conversations in the next, 48 to 72 hours.
I went
Fantastic.
back into my Genie, and that I have a lot of people there that I really reached out to so long ago, or haven't reached out to yet, and did the same thing that Kathleen just said about looking for those people that she just described, that you described.
Fantastic. Well, great morning, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks so much, David. Great training.
Bet.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, guys.
David, can I just ask where
Thank
you
you.
put
Good
that
to see you.
you put that new video? I came across it and then I don't remember where I saw it. Was it on a Facebook group?
Which one?
You said you made a shorter version
Oh,
of,
three times in 5minutes.com. 3 times in
Okay.
5minutes.com with the number 3 and the number 5. Yep, it's shorter now. Okay. All right, everybody.
Thank you. Great call.
Bye.
Hey, Callie.